Amanda could not sleep that night. Rain beat loudly on the glass windows of the big mansion in Lekki, Lagos. Boom! Thunder shook the whole house. Amanda pulled her pink blanket close to her chest. Her small body trembled. She looked at the clock beside her bed. 12:07 a.m. Everybody was asleep. Or so she thought. Then suddenly, KPA, KPA, KPA. A strange sound came from the hallway. Amanda sat up slowly. Her heart began to beat fast. Maybe Daddy is awake, she whispered softly. But deep inside her heart, she knew something was wrong. Very wrong. She climbed down from her bed quietly. Her bare feet touched the cold marble floor. The rain outside became heavier. Boom! Another loud thunder shook the mansion. Amanda slowly walked toward her bedroom door. Her hands were shaking. She opened the door little by little. Creak. The long hallway outside was dark and silent. Only flashes of blue lightning entered through the windows. Everything looked scary. The shadows on the wall moved strangely. Amanda swallowed hard. Then she heard it again. Like something dragging itself on the floor. Amanda's eyes widened. What is that? She whispered. Fear gripped her chest. Slowly, very slowly, she stepped out of her room and moved toward the staircase. The mansion suddenly felt different. Cold. Empty. Dangerous. Amanda held the staircase rail tightly and looked downstairs. Then she froze. Her mouth opened but no sound came out. On the shiny marble floor of the sitting room was a giant black snake. A huge snake. Its body slowly moved across the floor. Its scales shined under the lightning. Its eyes glowed red in the darkness. Amanda almost screamed, but she quickly covered her mouth with both hands. Tears filled her eyes. The snake lifted its head slowly, as if it could smell fear. Amanda's breathing became fast. Then suddenly, the snake moved toward the kitchen. Amanda quickly hid behind the staircase. Her whole body shook badly. What is happening in this house? She thought. Then she heard another sound. Footsteps. Soft footsteps. Tock, tock, tock. Amanda peeped carefully. And what she saw next almost stopped her heart. Sandra, the house help. She stood in the middle of the sitting room wearing a white cloth. But something was wrong with her. Very wrong. Her body began to twist slowly. Her neck bent strangely. Her eyes turned completely white. Wind suddenly blew through the room even though all the windows were closed. The lights flickered. Flick, flick, flick. Sandra opened her mouth wide. Too wide for a human being. Then, KSS. A terrifying snake sound came from her throat. Amanda's knees became weak. She watched in horror as dark spiritual smoke surrounded Sandra's body. Her hands stretched unnaturally. Her skin looked strange. And slowly, painfully, Sandra began turning into the giant black snake. Amanda almost fainted. No, no, no. She whispered with tears running down her face. Fear swallowed her completely. Amanda ran quietly back to her room and jumped onto her bed. Her hands shook badly. Then suddenly she remembered something. Her phone. Earlier that night, Amanda had secretly pressed the record button. When she heard strange sounds downstairs. With trembling hands, she opened the video. The screen showed Sandra standing in the sitting room. Then, slowly, the transformation started again on the phone screen. Amanda screamed softly and dropped the phone. Tears rolled down her cheeks. This cannot be real, she cried. Her small chest rose up and down quickly. She covered herself with her blanket. But sleep never came. The glowing red eyes of the snake stayed inside her mind all night. The next morning, Amanda rushed to her parents' room. Mummy, Daddy, please wake up. Her mother sat up quickly. Amanda, what happened? Amanda could barely speak. There is a snake in this house. Her father frowned. What are you talking about? Amanda quickly showed them the phone video. The room became silent. Her mother gasped loudly and covered her mouth. Her father froze. Nobody spoke for many seconds. The video clearly showed Sandra changing into something terrifying. Amanda's mother started crying softly. Oh God! Amanda's father stood up immediately. Call the pastor now." The wife, worried and frightened, picked up her phone and called the pastor. "Pastor, please come. Something is wrong in my house." Without delay, the pastor arrived. As he stepped into the house, they called the house help to come forward. The moment she walked in and saw the pastor, her expression changed. Her eyes shifted. Her mood darkened. Something inside her was not right. The atmosphere suddenly became heavy. But the pastor did not fear. He stepped closer, gently held her, and said, "In the name of Jesus." He made her kneel, and he began to pray. The room filled with powerful prayers, louder, stronger, unshaken. He prayed until the atmosphere broke. Suddenly, the girl shivered and collapsed softly. Then silence. A moment passed, and she opened her eyes again. This time, calm, peaceful, free. The evil spirit was gone. She looked around, confused but healed, finally in control of her own body again. The whole household burst into relief and joy, and peace returned to the house once again.